Welcome to episode 116 of the Clarity Compressed podcast. My name is Paul J. Daly. Today, I will be your host, and I got my COVID-19 face mask bandana thing on. I always look like I'm going to rob the place when I walk in. And today, I'm robbing the brain trust of the Wall Street Journal bestseller, David Meerman Scott, as we talk about his book, Fanocracy. We're making our way through the fog of life, and clarity is understanding where we are on the map. You are here.
Let the good times roll.
This is Clarity Compressed. Okay, I'm leaning in for the moment of clarity this week because it's that important. Right now, in this COVID-19 situation, you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to rebuild your business guilt-free. Think of today as day one. We know we've learned this from Jeff Bezos. Look at your business as day one and then make the best decisions from there. A lot of legacy often clouds our best judgment when it comes to building our businesses and doing well for our people. Right now, you can rebuild things from scratch, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and not just your business, your own personal life. You've been sequestered. You get to go back into the world. What type of demeanor do you want to have? What type of person do you want to be? What type of friend do you want to be? So whether it's your business or your own personal life, today is a really good time to reset that. This COVID-19 season is a really good time to reset that. If you're a business, individual, whatever, you should come out of this situation and everyone should say, wow, that business or that person is a lot better than I remember. So that's the moment of clarity today. Never a better chance to reinvent than right now.
I'm so excited for what he's going to show me. Hurry up and show me Paul's pick.
All right, today for Paul's pick is a really special one today because I'm going to do a live unboxing of the Game Changer sneakers that were sent to me by my friend and someone I respect a whole lot, David Villa. Two Davids, David on the show and David who's sending sneakers. So we're going to do live unboxing of these Game Changer shoes. They're custom shoes that he makes. David's got an awesome brand, awesome company. He's an awesome guy, awesome family, just generally awesome. So sent me these shoes. So let's unwrap them. I haven't looked at them. I haven't unwrapped them yet. First thing, nicely packed in a shipping box. And they just come in this nice tissue paper. Like, I don't know, tissue paper is really nice when a box is wrapped in it. It makes it feel better. On the tissue paper, there is a nice sticker. If you're watching, you can see that. If not, it is a little sticker holding the tissue paper together. I believe these are Italian-made sneakers. So it's my first Italian-made sneakers. As you guys know, I am a Nike wearer. I wear Air Force Ones all the time, every time. Even I have a Gore-Tex pair of Air Force Ones that I wear in the winter because they're waterproof and breathable, and I love them. But I told David, if these sneakers come my way, I will wear these because they mean something. And I've made a brand connection with David, and also I want to make sure that you guys see them. So look, this box is awesome. Let's see, here we go. Looking on the side, made in Italy, the GC ones by David Villa. You open the box flips open. It looks like it's a little magnet close. Oh my goodness, that's a really nice touch. So the box opens and closes with a magnet. I'm opening up the lid of the box. It folds open kind of imagine like a Lamborghini door or a Tesla door opening upside down instead of like winging up. It gull wings down. You have some more tissue paper wrapping in here. Oh man, these are beautiful. Each sneaker is wrapped individually in some plastic. I take it out. Oh, we get the new sneaker smell. That's the best smell in the world. These are beautiful. Nice leather upper. David's signature there on the side. Rubber lower. Nice stitch work around the side. Just real crisp. Real white. Nice little blue accent with is that a real signature? That would be awesome if it is. It may or may not be. Inside the sole, made in Italy. So here you have it. Beautiful, beautiful pair of sneakers. The Game Changers, GC ones. From my friend David Villa. You should check him out. We'll link him up in the comments. But this is by far, Paul's pick for this week. The Game Changer ones. All right, so today we're talking about the concept that marketing and advertising and trying to get people to buy something or transact from you Doesn't always have to be boring. It doesn't have to be pushy. It doesn't have to be salesy, but it can be fun. And it can be really the result of what you're passionate about. And that's why my guest today, David Meerman Scott, wrote a book with his daughter called Fanocracy. And they really took principles of really kind of epic organizations like the Grateful Dead. And we talk about Harry Potter universe. We talk about some other things and how we can take those principles and employ them in our business so that we can begin to create fans. And this isn't all fluffy. It's actually based in like 6 years of neuroscience research, where we talk about what actually happens when we are about this distance. When if you're watching this and not just listening, we're about 4 feet away. So he calls it cocktail party distance. We talked about how the brain processes that. And we also get into how that's actually working in this COVID-19 world where we're not able to be face-to-face and have like the feeling of being at a live show or the feeling of, coming into a customer coming into your environment, like your storefront or your organization or to a live event. David in the interview does a really great thing to prove his point. By doing something, he gets me to biologically react. It's really neat. So I hope you enjoy this interview with my new friend, David Meerman Scott, as we talk about Fanocracy. The book. Let's talk about Fanocracy, or at least the thinking behind the book, why you wrote it, what it's about. Like, what are the base principles?
So I was talking to my daughter, Reiko. She's 27 years old. We're talking about how I'm a massive fan of the Grateful Dead and live music. She's a massive fan of Harry Potter. And we decided to do the research as to why we became fans of these things and how people become fans of other things. And we had a thesis that anybody, any organization, any person, any company, any idea, doctors, lawyers, dentists, B2B companies, doesn't matter, can create fans. And so we interviewed neuroscientists. This is a
the obvious next choice
project. And the neuroscience is really interesting. We humans are hardwired to want to be part of a tribe of like-minded people, because that goes back thousands of years, because when we're with our tribe, we're safe and comfortable. And when we're not with our tribe, we can feel vulnerable. And that still is the case with humans. And so when I'm at a Grateful Dead show, I'm with my tribe, I can turn to anyone, even if I've never met them, and start a conversation. But if I'm in a crowded elevator, I feel nervous, even though intellectually I know there's no danger there. And so the idea of building fans is, how can you build those personal relationships with people? How can you get people physically close together? Brings people together. And we looked at all sorts of different organizations as to how they build fans. And it's just so interesting to us that anybody can build fans. Any kind of organization, any company can build fans. And people say to me, but David, here we are in COVID. I mean, here we are in this lockdown. You can't go to a Grateful Dead concert. They just canceled the Dead and Company canceled their tour. And, you can't go meet people in person. So there's another form of neuroscience, which I'm going to demonstrate, Paul. This is fascinating.
I'm excited already.
I've got a lemon and a slice of lemon here.
Yep.
And the idea of mirror neurons is that our brains fire when we do something. Like when I take a bite of this lemon, my brain fires just watching me do something, like take a bite of lemon. So, wow, I mean, it's so powerful. It makes my eyes close and water a little bit. My mouth puckers up and saliva.
I already know where you're going with this one. A lot of the points that we talked about in there really go hand in hand with the fact that when you build brand, you're actually making connection. You're not selling anything. You're saying, this is what I'm about. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I care about. This is how I'm hardwired. And then you understand what is important to the other person and you connect the dots. So that's it for this week. I hope you stay connected over the course of the week and next week and next week. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you want to see on the show. Just feel free to email me, DM me, check out some of the social content, interact with it, because together we are better. Together we can move forward, and we don't live in such a box, and we can kind of get out of the mud of our own individual thinking. Have an awesome week. I will talk to you next week.
Yeah.